welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my top 15 TBRs for 2015. It's books that I have bought already, and they are, I'll just show you what I'm going to read, and I'm hoping to read all these 15 in 2015. So the first book, of course, I have to get to this one. So this is on the top. It's the main thing is this book is humongous. So this is why it's taking me so long to even pick it up. But I do have it. I don't have the desk cover for this book, but I do have a used copy, and it is Breaking Dawn. And I already taped. This is by Stephanie Meyer. This is the fourth book of Twilight. And I already taped the movie, and I want to watch the movie, but I want to read the book before I watch the movie. So that's my main goal, is that's one big book. The second book that I would like to read is Ignite Me, which is book 3 of the series of Shatter Me, and this is the last one, and I own it, and I pre-ordered this one, so I really want to finish the series. So this is definitely be on my 2015 list. The next book is also a finish of a series, and that is Champion by Marie Lu. This finally came out in paperback, and I picked it up because I hate paying $20 for a book, so I'd rather pay the $10. So this is book 3 of the Legend series, and I already read 1 and 2, so I definitely want to finish this in 2015. Okay, so the next book, those are the ones that I want to finish series. The next book I want to pick up mainly because when I looked at my old videos and my very first book haul, I picked up this book, and I picked up the whole rest of the series. I have all the books, and I like to start this book. So this is Gone by Michael Grant. So I really want to pick this up and read this one. So this is the first series. I think that there is 5 books or something in the series, and I think I own all 5. So I definitely want to pick up this one. And another one is a movie. The movie's coming out in March, and I really want to read Insurgency. So this is book 2 of Divergent, and I really like Divergent, so I'm hoping to read this before the movie comes out. So this will be definitely either read in February or March. So I would definitely want to pick up this one. The next book is also a movie that's already been released. It's actually, you could probably rent it soon, and I really want to read the book before I watch the movie. So the next book is The Maze Runner. So I really want to, this is by James Dashner. So I would like to read the book before I watch the movie. Okay, the next book I pre-ordered, and I got it because it was like my 2014 anticipated read, and I never read it. I read the novella, and book 2 is actually coming out in 2015. So I want to read this one before I pick up the second book. Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. I'm really liking these retellings, so I'm hoping that I will pick this up before the book 2 comes out. So, okay, another book that I pre-ordered. This is my favorite author, and I pre-ordered this. As soon as I saw her name, I had to buy the book. It's Leon Morty. It's Big Little Lies. I bought the book. I pre-ordered it, so I had it when it released. I just haven't read it yet. So, I really love this author. She wrote The Husband's Secret. She also wrote something about Alice. Forgetting Alice. I can't remember the name. But something about Alice or something. Anyway, I will put the link, the correct title underneath. But I really want to read this one because I pre-ordered it and I own it. So another book that is a sequel. It's the second book of a series. I already read the first one, so I want to continue, and I own the second and third book. So I want to read Fire with Fire. This is the second book of Burn for Burn. So I already read Burn for Burn, and I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to pick this one up. And I also own Ashes to Ashes. So, and this is by Jenny Han and Saibhan Vivian. So I really liked Burn for Burn, so I'm hoping to read this one. Another one that a book 2 is coming out in 2015 that I own the book is The Kiss of Deception. And this is by Mary E. Pearson. So I really like to read this one before book 2 comes out. Another one is book 3 is coming out in 2015. I own book 1 and book 2. The Madman's Daughter. And yes, I finally got this. I had to order this on Amazon. So I did get The Madman's Daughter, which is book 1. And the second book is called, I think I have it right over here, The Dark Curiosity, and I got this at Book Outlet. This is the second book, and the third book is coming out in 2015. So I'd like to catch up on those two. Another book that book 2 is coming out in 2015. I already own the first book. It is called Winter's Curse. So I would like to read this one before the second book comes out, and I will not buy the second book until I read the first book. Same thing with Madman's Daughter. I want to read the books before I buy anything. I'm trying to do the ban and try not to buy it, and if I read it, then I'll buy it. So that's my main goal for 2015. I have 3 more books to show you. Another one is a series. I have all the books so far. I have the first, second, and third books. The fourth, a novella is coming out, and also the 4th book is coming out in 2015. So I want to start this series, and I love retelling, so I don't know why it's taking me so long. I'm just afraid that it's so hyped, this book, that I'm not going to like it, and I think that's why I'm taking a long time to pick it up. But I did have this in my very early book hauls, so it's Cinder by Marissa Meyer, and my daughter loves this cover. So I definitely want to pick this one up and start the series. I own Cinder, I own Scarlet, and I own Cress. So I want to read the 3 before I buy the Fairest, which is in 2000, and Winter's coming out in November. So I really have to get on the bandwagon and read these. I have 2 more books to show you. This one, I met the author. I own all 3 books. And I started to read it on the way to BookCon, but I didn't get very far because I was so excited and I really couldn't read while I was on the bus going to BookCon. So I still have to read it. And the book is called The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I have all 3 books. She signed 2 of them. So I really, really want to read this. As you can tell, I have a bookmark in there. So I did start it a long time ago, but I think I'm going to have to restart it because I didn't get very far and I was on a bus and I didn't. So I'm going to start it from the beginning again. So this is another one. And my last book, this one's a creepy one. I pre-ordered it because everybody was talking about it. I pre-ordered it. I own it. And I haven't read it yet. I definitely want to read this. Maybe by October. Because it is a creepy book. But I definitely want to read this one. It is called Merciless. There is no jacket to this one. No paper. This is the actual book. It's very creepy, they said. It says, "Forgive us, Father, for we have sinned" on the back. It's a creepy book. And I want to read it. And it says right in the front, "For mature audiences only," when you open up the book. So I heard it's really, really shocking and very gross and stuff. So I really want to read this one. So that's my 15 books that I definitely have to read in 2015. I don't even know if I could pick this up. It's so tall. It's on the floor. I'm sitting, but I don't know if I could lift it. But there's 15 books. Let's see. Look at this pile. Holy cow. So that's a lot of books. So, yes, I own all these. And as I said, I will not buy book 2 or book 3 until I finish reading these. So, well, at least until I read the one that's oop, they all fell. Until I read, until I read one of them. So that's my goal for 2015. Thank you for watching. If you have read any of these books and you suggest that I up it on my TBR list, especially I know Insurgent I want to read before March, but if you say, oh yeah, you have to read that one, please comment below and let me know which one I should really read or which ones I shouldn't read at all, because I really like to know your comments. So should I waste my time on all these or what? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!